Good morning, guys. Hope we're secure. Happy Monday. Happy rainy Monday. How was your weekend? Mine was good. I need another adjective to describe a weekend. It's good, you can't. It's like food is good. I had a wonderful weekend. Remodeling my baby's room. Yeah. Of course, Frugalista waited to the last minute, 9th hour. I know. House is tumbled all up. I promise you, I think I thrive in situations like this. My daughter begged me to, redo her room all summer long. And the real reason, I just found her bed, so, I'm frugal, so I wasn't going out there paying $800 and $900 for a bed. Frugalista got her bed on a deal. I sure did. And thus, we set the bed up, we painted. She actually did all the painting, guys. I'm so proud of her. I think she may have her mother's knack of decorating, crafty. Sense of frugalness, do it yourself. Because you can always hire a professional. If you mess up, you can always hire a professional. That's the way I look at it. Paint will just redo a room, you can just add a coat of paint and it'll just change the whole vibe, the feeling of the room. She used to be purple in there. The paint we picked up was a gallon of Oops paint from Home Depot. We thought it was mint, but it's coming out more like a Tiffany blue. So maybe that's why the other person took it back, because it really is coming back a lot bluer than it, shows on the paint can. And she did all of the painting herself. So proud of her. I just did, the little touch-ups. And even though, and what I like, believe it or not, because I'm not a professional painting by any means, but we painted our own house. My husband and I did all of it, basically. My husband is more of a perfectionist than I am when it comes to painting. He'll get, he'll go back over, whatever. I kind of like that washed look. Like if you see a hint of another color, not a big blotch of it. She had purple and pink in her room before. So the one wall that was a deep purple, that Behr paint, 2-in-1 paint is really, really good. It only took one coat, so we even have more left in that, gallon, so, for touch-ups and whatnot. But yeah, it turned out really, really nice. And if she missed a spot, actually, I missed a bunch of spots. She went over my spots. I just kind of like that washed over look, like, kind of splotchy look. And when you hang your pictures and things like that, what I might do is go get some white for the trim for her baseboard and, closet area. We may, trim that up. But I am off to Ross to pick up this gorgeous comforter I found. Now, we bought her a full-size comforter at the beginning of the summer. Really cute. But we ended up buying her a queen-size bed. It was a good deal on a queen-size bed. So we picked her up a queen-size. I have to go get her a queen-size comforter. And I thought I could use the full, because, some full and comforters, they're interchangeable. But this has been too small. And then I was thinking about adding something. That's just too much trouble. So saw out in this particular Ross I was in last week, and something told me to pick it up, so I hope it's still there. A gorgeous comforter set by Isaac Mizrahi. I went online to just do some research on it. They're selling on eBay for $145 for the complete set. Well, Ross had it for $60. They had the King, I think, for $64, the Queen for $59, and I think they had the Queen at this particular Ross I'm going to, and I pray that it's still there. But really, really pretty. It's part of his flowers collection. He did, and I think these were bought, I'm not sure if they were actually in Targets or wherever he had his line. But I know he does a line for QVC, if I'm not mistaken. But at any rate, the particular comforter I'm looking at was going on eBay brand new for $145. Somebody bought it for that, and they, like I said, I'm only getting ready to pay $54 for this one. 54 or 59? I don't remember. I think it was 59 because it was like, yeah, it was 60. Yeah. So yeah. So I hope it's still there. Should have picked it up Friday, but I wasn't really looking, and we hadn't even painted her room by that time. But like I said, it only took a couple hours to paint her room. We took all the furniture out. The furniture's in the hallway in her sister's room, so the house is a mess. I told her, if I go back home, move everything back in, she'll at least be able to have her room looking somewhat like it used to be. Because she has a queen bed, she's losing her desk and hutch that she's had since she was a tiny, tiny baby. Well, a little girl. I think she moved in that room when she was 3 or 4. And we changed it when she was 8 or 9. I want to stop there. I don't feel like stopping there. I'll just keep going where I'm going because I want to get there when they open so I can get there and get back. I'm trying not to have any distractions. Pick up this comforter, get back home, and do her room so I can at least move the furniture back in there so she can, we can reclaim the house back. Stuff is all in the bathroom. It's a mess. But you know, the frugalista would not have it any other way. Yeah, so excited about doing that. I wish I could find me some great big pillows. I saw, and I should have picked that up also. I actually have a tape of that. I showed you when I went to Pier 1 and saw those pillows that they had damaged out, destroyed. If I had taken that one pillow, because it was almost like a fluffy, Shar-Pei looking pillow, fluffy, kind of all over, that would have been perfect in her room. I could have repaired that pillow. I didn't even bother to pick up. They had that color, like a ivory looking color. And even though the comforter, I think, is white, black, and hot pink, I think that ivory would have kind of set it off just a little bit. So, is today like a Catholic holiday? Or people going to Mass? Do people still do that? I guess they do. Anyway, yeah, I guess people still do have Mass, right? I guess these people are coming out of Mass. I'm looking at a group of people coming out of this Catholic church. Yeah, speaking of church was wonderful yesterday. And watched football. My Eagles lost yesterday. I don't know what we're going to do for a defense. Short of us scoring 50 points and just praying that the defense can hold it. But it was a good game, nonetheless. Close game, but still. Our defense sucks. And what else? What else is going on? Thinking out loud. I'm just really concentrated on her room. Of course, the little one is getting a sense of the, you know, jealousies. But her room, we just did her room 2 years ago, maybe. So she's going to be with that until she probably hits maybe 4th or 5th grade. And my girlfriend made me realize that, you know, she said, y'all always got some kind of project going on over there. I guess she's right. Because after I finish her room, because that's easy. We paint it, put the new bed in, and like I said, she's losing her desk and hutch because there's not enough room in the room anymore. But I didn't buy her a quote unquote headboard because I have a project I'm doing for that, and I'll show you guys. And I'm also going to paint her furniture. So the furniture she's had since she was a little girl, I'm going to paint it. I've been watching a couple of videos on YouTube. And this one technique, I think the first thing I'm going to do today, although it's rainy, but it's kind of humid, so that it may take a little longer for the chair to dry. I'm going to redo her chair from her desk. That's going to be the telltale what colors we decide to use. Because that room turned out a little bit more blue, and we didn't go with a hot pink room, I just think I can do more with it after she leaves. You know, she'll be leaving for college in 3 short years. So my girlfriend even said that. She said, you know what, she'll be going to college in 3 years. She'd have been all right in that bed. But she was uncomfortable, guys. It's like me sleeping in a twin bed. You know. And I know my husband said the same thing. He slept in his twin bed, and he's a lot bigger than both of us. He slept in his twin bed at his mom's house even after he got back from school. And so did I. I had twin beds, 2 of them, in you know, my room. But that means we've redone her room 3 times. When she first went in, we, you know, painted and did like a little tween room when she was maybe 5th grade, maybe. And then she just, you know, was played out, and it was, you know, gave her our true teenager room now. She even said, I feel like I'm in my own little apartment, and I have no furniture, and this is my first little apartment. I guess being in a big twin bed. All right, guys, I'm almost at my destination. I didn't get to go finding this weekend because we were kind of busy with the room and painting and stuff. So I'm going to check out. Wow, that looks weird. I'll come back there. I was going to check out a couple of spots that I didn't hit, that I usually do very well on Saturdays with, but I'll check that one out later, because that looks sort of weird. All right, guys, I'll turn it back on. Okay, they did not have my comforter in there. I think I was in this one too. The only other one I saw was a king. And I think that one was, I can't remember the price. It was, the queen is $54, and I think the king was $70. I think a king would be way too big. Way, way, way too big. All right, well, I'm gonna go try. Maybe I was at a different one. But I'm so close to this Ross. I'm about the same amount of distance between the 2 Rosses, so. Oh, goodness gracious. I knew somebody was going to buy that one, though. I hope they did. It was so pretty. I should have picked it up. I should have picked it up. And you know how it is when you see a comforter set, at least with me. I have to fall in love with it. I really do. Now, the only thing that will pick me up is if I go behind this store and find me a comforter. I'm putting it out there in the universe. I'm finding stuff, and I'm going to find me a comforter. Here goes. Comforter. Fine. Okay. Disappointed that they did not have my comforter. I'm going to try this other one. I know I went in one store and one had a king and one had a queen. But I know they both are gone because, guys, these were beautiful. But I'm going to try. Nothing beats a failure but a try. I was at Bed Bath & Beyond. And there was something, but it was so heavy I couldn't get it. I didn't really, it's raining here actually. It's just started to rain. I can't imagine what would be that heavy in that store. It was heavy. It was a huge, heavy box. I'm not even sure if it would even fit in my car. Yeah, so I'll check this other Ross out because it's almost 10 and I want to be back at home by 10 so I can get her stuff moved back in. It won't take that long though. I just want to get her room set up. I'll probably start painting the furniture today. I'm going to really start with that chair. But I should have gone. I need to go to a Michael's. I need some glitter. Some Martha Stewart's glitter. Because I'm going to try to bling everything out in the room. I'm going to repaint all of her furniture. So we are reusing her furniture that she's had since she was about 3, maybe 4 years old. And I don't want to do it a crazy color. I'm thinking like a light pink, because that room, the walls turned out almost like a Tiffany blue, a light Tiffany blue. But then I was thinking light and light. I think that would kind of look cool. And then with the boldness of the black that I'm going to use on her bed, I think that'll be kind of cool. Or it might be kind of cool to do, you know, the light walls, light carpet, and a pop of color, like a hot pink or a hot gold or a hot silver for the furniture. And then I'm thinking, which one would be easier? I think gold would be easier, honestly. But we'll see. We shall see. And I'm going to bling the chair out. Yeah. So that'll be a little project in the making. It's really bothering me what was in that box. It wasn't even open. You know. But I found a piece of acrylic, like a display stand, that I think I might be able to use in her room. Maybe put her sweaters in, nice and neat. Or her handbags, or I don't think shoes. Shoes might look cool in that though, because the squares are big enough that you can put a handbag in, or you could stack pillows in, or shoes. Yep. Yeah. Just kind of running through it in my head. Yeah. Yeah. What's really running through my head is what's in that box at Bed Bath & Beyond. And because I was so obsessed with the box, I didn't even look anywhere else. Yeah. Alright guys, I'll turn the camera on when I get to my next Ross. Hoping that they had that comforter. I'm wondering, would I even buy it in a king? If I buy it in a king, but it comes with the bed skirt also. Okay. They had the comforter! Woo! Yay! Can you guys see it? They had it in a queen, and it was... What's that on here? I don't know. It was $59.99 for the queen. Yeah, like I said, I looked this up online, and a couple of people on eBay were selling these brand new in package, with tags for $145. So I'm not sure where this collection was. I don't know if it was in Target. I don't remember seeing this in Target though. I'm in Target a lot. I remember seeing his outfits, his clothing, but yay! So they had it, and it's just about to start to rain. So that'll be cool. I'm going to run home real quick. It's almost 11, but at least I found it. I can hopefully move everything back in her room, at least get her bed set up. And I'm going to stop at Michael's on the way home, because I passed a Michael's, and look for some glitter. And the pink that I saw was in Lowe's with some Oops paint. So I may go back and get that, but it was a light pink. I'm still not sure about... Well, we probably will go with the Oops paint, because it was only $7. It was a gallon of pink for $7. Although, I have some pink downstairs in the basement. Yeah, I've got pink in the basement. I probably had just enough to finish her furniture. So guess what? It's what we have downstairs in the basement. I have pink left from Mirabella's room. I have like a Pepto-Bismol pink, and then I have like a little bit darker pink. Oh, I should have gone that way. Oh, it's starting to rain a little bit. That's okay. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Yay. All right, guys. See you in a minute.